But so I start doing this, and then there's the producer John Butera.
John's great.
John's a good guy. He got me under his wing. Yeah. He gave me shows. At that time they called bring your shows. You have to bring people, which as a producer, now I understand why.
Right.
But he would let me go on shows after a while because my age, I'm 73 years old. I mean, it's call it when I was 63. I don't have a lot of friends that are going to go that late at night, and the other ones are dead.
Right.
And also, there's a lot of them are very cheap. They don't want to spend the money.
Right.
So after a while, it gets to a point of how much shows he can let you go on. But he let me do about 60 shows with him.
Wow,
he was really
that's
good.
really cool.
Really good. No, never a bad word to say about John Butera.
John's awesome.
He puts on good shows and everything.
Yep.
But now that I can't get on shows, I said, well, what am I going to do? I mean, there's got to be other people in a situation like I am. So I decided, you know something, I'm going to try to do this on my own. And I just happened to fall into shit. There was a woman that contacted me that wanted to do a show at a place in East Meadow. She said her friend owns the place and the previous owner had just passed, and they're trying to do something. Calls me on a Tuesday. I said, okay, when do you want it? She says, tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I mean, how do you get a show together?
Short notice.
Talking about short notice.
Yeah.
I said, look, I can get you comics. That's easy. I could set it up. It's not a big deal to get all these people to do it. It's not a hard project.
Right.
So they said, okay. So we get it set up. And I said to her, there's two big problems. One, you're not giving us enough time. Two, it's Yankees playoff game.
Oh.
So who's going to see comedy when there's a Yankees playoff game in New York?
Right.
We got 15 people that came. 8 of them were comedians that we had.
Right.
So there was like 7 people, and they're watching the TV anyhow.
Right.
So the owner says, this is not going to work out. Duh, of course not. So then a friend of mine that I used to work with, she was a bartender at this TC Whiskey Rocks. She tells them about me. And she did TC at the place. She's done this in the past.
Mm-hmm.
The place she has now is a rock and roll club.
Right.
It's tremendous. It really is. I mean, you go see what she does. It's just mind-boggling.
Mm-hmm.
But she gets me and she says, I said to her, look, I only want to do it once a month because it's a lot of aggravation. I'm not doing it for the money. I said, I want you to make money because you have a business.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to get the comedians in and have them go up on stage. So she agrees. November last year,
right.
I decided to do an all-girls show. It was such a blowout. It was tremendous. I felt this big on it. It was so good. Everyone loved the show.
So every comedian was a female?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
First I thought there would be a problem with all the females. But
right.
So everything went over great. And from that point forward, I kept on doing the shows. I started giving the guys 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Now I'm up to 8 minutes. It's a lot for a comedy show.
Right.
I pay them. I pay the headliners. I've had every headliner of Long Island that's the top ones.
Right.
From, Rich Walker. I mean, there's so many of them. Yeah, I got coming up Carol Monte. I got Tugboat Manny. I got everybody coming on the show. They're calling me. They want to get on the show because the venue itself is a great place. It's a real stage, real lights. Everything's real.
What night of the week? Is it a Saturday?
It's always a Friday night.
Always a Friday night.
Always a Friday.
So it's a weekend. You go out late that night. So you have to
yeah, I mean, it starts at 8 o'clock on Fridays.
Okay.
It's inexpensive. Most places, well, forget about other places. What we charge $15 to get in the door. Now, you want to come in and just sit at the bar and drink water, that's all you're paying. Mm-hmm. You're not obligated to pay for 2 drinks or 2 whatever.
Right.
If you want to get something at the bar, you order it.
Right.
Now, here's where we try to help the people. At the bar, a drink is $12. If you get a table, we tell you it's going to pay $20 to get the table per person, but you're going to get either 2 drinks or 2 pieces of some kind of food. And like I could tell, there's a big menu, but I can tell you the wings are out of this world.
Oh, yeah?
They really are.
I got to check it out.
But it's cheaper. You're paying $20, and that's it. So you pay $15 to get in, and you pay $20 for something.
So we're talking about TC's Whiskey Rocks. It's 419 Great Neck Road, West Babylon, New York. So that's TC Whiskey Rocks. You guys got to check this place out. I was there once for a breast cancer awareness fundraiser, and there was bands playing, and the sound system in there, it's amazing. And I love the way the place is set up. You got your bar to the right, You got your stage to the left, and you can just hang out and watch. Nobody's in your way. Everybody's just hanging out watching the band. There's nobody banging into you, and the sound system is amazing.
That's the reason people like it. I said, look, if you're a pro, this is a professional place.
Yep.
You know, you're up on the stage, you got the lights, you don't have to worry about anything, the sound system. And even if you're not a pro and you're nervous, you don't have to worry because you're not going to see the people anyhow.
Right.
So this way, and I'm on the side of the stage just to make sure you're okay. I'm only a foot away. I have an extra mic, so if something goes awry, I'm here to help you. So don't be nervous. Nobody. Well, I shouldn't say. I had one guy. He ran off the stage after 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't very nice. I'm not going to say. The guy
That's
wasn't
all right.
very nice.
Yeah.
And the headline of that show is Mario Bosco. Mario's a big time.
Mario's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Friendly,
and
very friendly.
when he went up on stage to do his thing,
Right.
this guy's by the bar talking.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Mario was getting pissed.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can have some respect.
Yeah.
There was another guy that went on 8 minutes. He went on for 15 minutes. We couldn't get him off the stage. I was standing on the stage behind him, hitting the drum, going like this.
Right.
I couldn't get him off.
He was in his zone.
So I said to him afterwards, why didn't you, we lighted it and everything. He said, I didn't see it.
Right.
I said, but you only have 8 minutes. I said,
so are these, so I know you have headliners that are national headliners, right?
Right.
But are the other comedians that some of them are beginners? Maybe they're a little rusty on the rules of comedy?
Not really.
No?
Not really.
No.
A lot of them think who they are. Like the one I'm talking about was supposed to be on a show yesterday somewhere.
Right.
And he just didn't show. No call, no nothing, just doesn't show.
Right.
Come on.
So you're a producer now. So you've seen what it's like to be a producer.
Yes.
And that's it's a tough job, man, to run a show like that. And,
it is.
A lot involved, a lot more involved than people would think.
Well, like this show that I was doing here in June, there's I think 8 or 9 comedians and a headliner. Now, some of the comedians are not going to be having anyone come. So they said, I know you need to do that. I said, I don't care. I said, I want you on the show. I said, don't get nervous. This is what the whole point of this is. And I said, I'm still going to pay you. For argument's sake, also, one of the comedians on the last show didn't show up. He had good excuse. His mother was very ill. Oh, so that's fine. But another comedian brought this guy, Raul, from Jersey. And this guy, I said, could you step in? He says, oh, yeah. He was hilarious. I wanted to keep him on forever.
Right.
And if my wife likes him, that means he's good.
Your wife goes to all the shows?
She does. She runs all the money. And look, I'm married so many years.
Does your wife find you funny?
No.
Not at all. Do you have? I never actually saw your act. Do you have any stand-up about being married? Or?
Yeah, my whole act is basically about my wife.
That's why she don't like you.
She don't pay attention. After 46 years of marriage, something, she knows everything.
Right.
It's like one of the things that I say to her, says, something, one day she says to me, let's go buy you some clothes. Because I haven't picked up my clothes in 46 years. She does everything. Mm-hmm. So we say, okay, let's go. So I said, whoa. She says, whoa, did you pee? I said, I gotta pee. I said, God damn, how the hell did she know I had to pee? This girl knows more than Google. She knew I had to pee.
She knows your timing.
Everything.
Right.
So we get to the store, and I'm looking at clothes, and I said, how about say, put it down. It's ugly. Okay. So I go in the trying room, and she gives me some clothes. They come out. She says, give me a twirl. Give her a twirl. What am I, 8? And all of a sudden, she starts looking, and she says, it doesn't look that good in the crotch. Now, up on stage, there's usually some woman up front, and I'll go to them, could you look at my crotch? What do you think?
Right.
And they start laughing.
Good. I like that, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, my wife calls up these 2 women to come over. Could you look at my husband's crotch and tell me what you think? Fucking marriage, man.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Yeah.
I told her to embrace her mistakes. She comes over and hugs me.
You can't win.
You can't win.
You can't win. I'm married 25 years. And I think for me, silence is the best. I just listen. I just listen. In those situations. On shoes or, it doesn't matter.
But when I got married, I was young. I was cute at one time.
Right.
She was a Playboy model.
Oh, wow.
So, and I was young. I was cute.
Yeah.
I used to date all these girls.
Wow.
So, and she still thinks I'm cute. She walked past me the other day and says, what an ass. But you know something? She still has the certain advantages. She still gets her sexy lingerie, Victoria's Secret. Me, tidy whitey, ShopRite.
ShopRite sells underwear.
Yeah, well, you could get actually outside there. It's in a big bin.
Oh yeah, right.
So I get the tidy whiteys.
That's funny.
So one day in the afternoon, so I'm in the bedroom watching TV, and she says, "Take your clothes off." I said, "Take my clothes off." It's the afternoon. She says, "Take your clothes off." Take my clothes off. I says, "This is great." She takes my clothes and walks out of the room. I said, "What the hell are you doing?" She says, "It's laundry day."
Oh man, that's great.
But these are all true things that people could associate with.
Right.
You know, I
Right.
mean, this is what I bring up. I talk about things like that.
That's very funny.
You know,
So it's all about basically your marriage and
Right.
what you go through.
So what I do is, you know, I open up the show,
Right.
and I'll do like 10 minutes of this stuff. And then in between each one,
You do a
I'll
few.
talk about little things. Like it depends on the crowd.
Right.
So say it was a crowd like of your age. I'll come up, you know something, guys? It was the summer of 69, Woodstock.
Yeah.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Right.
I didn't know what to do first. I did them all. There was a guy lying. So I'm lying on the ground there, smoking doobies like this big. The guy next to me says, "Hey man, try some of this shit. Acid, LSD." What the hell? But he neglected to tell me that it's a 50-year time release. That's why I'm so fucked up. And then I said, "Let's get the next act up." So you know, like it's a 30-second thing I'll throw in here or there.
Right. That's the generation of comedians that came out of Woodstock, right? Because that was a time zone of entertainment.
Yes.
And the comedy back then. So when you were at that age, what comedians were you watching?
Well, of course, you had Rodney King,
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield. You had George Carlin.
Yes.
You know, those are the guys that were.
They inspire you?
Yeah, you can't replace anything like that.
No.
There's nobody could do a Rodney Dangerfield thing.
No.
No one could do George Carlin. If they do, it's not the same.
Today, believe it or not, is I forget the amount of years, but it's the anniversary of Back to School. Rodney Dangerfield's the movie Back to School.
Wow.
I think it's 1980. I don't know my thing. But today's the anniversary, and Rodney Dangerfield Back to School is one of my favorite movies.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
He's amazing.
Every one of these comedians, I mean, he went up on that thing. He ad-libbed a lot of this stuff. But if you go back and look at Saturday Night Live, all those comedians on that thing, every one of them made it pretty big.
They were funny, and here's what I've noticed, and not to put down today's comedians, but back then it was, like you said, it was off the top of the head, right? It wasn't scripted, really.
Right.
Today, if you watch Saturday Night Live, it's funny. They're all funny, but they're if you look at their eyes, they're reading their lines. You know,
Yes.
like it's like, you know, if you and I having a conversation trying to be funny, I have to read my lines. You know, that's the only thing I noticed that's different. Back then, they were just naturally funny. They didn't have anybody writing for them. You know,
Right. You think Animal House,
right?
I mean, every part of that thing's
Belushi.
funny. Belushi?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How could you, you know, in the Blues Brothers.
Oh, that's my favorite, man. I love the Blues Brothers.
You can't repeat this stuff anymore.
No. They try.
You can't.
They try.
Because of today we're being so censored.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Were you a fan of the Honeymooners? Jackie Gleason.
That was okay. I mean, that was not so much.
But the thing is, for that time, you know, and that
funny.
sitcom at that time, it's really nothing sitcom-wise. I mean, Everybody Loves Raymond's awesome. Kings of Queens is awesome.
Kings of Queens is great.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great sitcoms, but like they keep trying to repeat stuff like the Honeymooners, and it just doesn't.
King of Queens is really funny.
That's one of my favorite. Yeah,
that's what I like. And I forgot. I was just going to say there was one that was just top of my head.
All in the Family I used to like when I was younger.
Forget what that today.
The Jeffersons.
You can't do that stuff today.
It was fun. You got to admit that stuff was fun.
Of course, it was funny, but you can't repeat any of these things. Like I said to you, Blazing Saddles.
Right, Blazing Saddles. You can't repeat that.
That would start at hello, goodbye.
Yeah, you have to be careful as a comedian too. You don't want to get yourself banned.
Yeah.
You have to watch what you're talking about. You know.
Yeah, I used to do I used to do a lot of things with the Indian accent.
Okay.
You know, my name is Dr. Bombay. My name is, Dr. Salan Lab, Dr. Tinfoil. You can't do that stuff.
Well, it's comedy, but people think that you're making fun of them. So
exactly. So you can't do it.
Right. So you're better off not doing it.
It's hard to do, like, even gay jokes.
Yeah, I don't do any of it.
You can't do these things. I mean, you used to.
Yeah. I just talk about myself on stage.
Well, that's the thing. You could do something, talk about yourself. And
Make fun of yourself.
And people can relate to it.
Right.
I could talk about my marriage. I don't,
Yeah.
and people relate to that. Like I'll say one other thing. I say a lot of you guys think I have it great, and you guys think maybe if you got married that you can have sex whenever you want to.
Right.
It says don't work that way, guys. Look at the girls. You got to wine them, dine them. You got to buy them things. Who do you think's paying for that $15,000 ring?
Right.
And what do you get? You get a little Swatch watch for $15. I said, and then, just then, if you don't lie to them, maybe, just maybe, you'll get something.
Right.
Have I ever lied to my wife? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Am I whipped? Yes. No question about it.
Right. Well, you're happily married, man. 46 years?
46 years. We went on a trip to Disney. Before we went in outside Disney, there was an adult store. I got to watch how I do this.
Yeah.
So we go inside, and I see Disney character condoms. You want to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I see Pinocchio, the nose that grows?
Yeah.
That's for me.
Right.
And again, the girls in the front row. So you've been looking, am I right?
That's good. I like that.
And then my wife comes along and says, put that down. You don't need that. You need Jiminy Cricket, the little one. And people, they appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah. Everybody's living the same life. All the married people out there can totally relate to what you're saying.
Yeah, you're married.
I'm married, yeah.
You don't do anything without permission?
Not really, no. I don't, yeah, no. And she's at the point now she doesn't even care what I do, really.
You go out places if you want to without telling her?
Yeah, I could do whatever I want.
Oh, you got a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Go out.
We're at the point now we just do whatever we want.
Oh, yeah, I guess after all this many years.
Yeah.
So now my wife takes care of my grandchildren. So when, something, that I don't mind.
Right.
So she's out doing her thing, and I can do what I want.
So these two shows that you're promoting right now, you have one in June and one in July, right?
And then I have the other one set for August.
Okay.
I just don't have a flyer for it yet.
So we have the flyers here. We can find the shows on your Facebook page?
Find them on my Facebook. You look for my name, it's easy. Arnie Price. You can look me up. Or if you want to even text me, I'll even give you my phone number.
Okay.
It's 917-653-3867. You want to text me? I'll send you information. Again, it's simple. If you want to go to a show, we use Venmo. If you want to pay up front, we could use Zelle with no problem. We send you the tickets, you go. It's a very easy process that we're doing.
So we have Arnie Price. That's I just want to spell his last name. If you go on Facebook, you can find Arnie, Price, Price, producer, MC, and host of comedy shows. His two shows that are coming up, one in June. It is Friday, June 26th at 8 p.m. And that's going to be at TC Whiskey Rocks. And that's 419 Great Neck Road, West Babylon. And it's $15 entrance. You can call for tickets, 917-653-3867, 917-653-3867. He's got a nice lineup, man. And the headliner, Cara Amor,
yeah,
she's very, very funny. So she's, how many comedians are on this? One, how many you got there? 5?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, plus her.
8 comics plus the headliner for $15, and that's all you really have to spend to get water at the bar.
The other one is August 28th.
And the second one is August.
No, the third.
Oh, third one. Okay, so the second one is July 31st at 8 p.m., Friday, July 31st at 8 p.m., and then one in August. August what?
28th.
August 28th. Arnie, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Oh, it's been fun. This goes by so fast.
I'm going to be, where I'm going to go? I'm going to go to TC Whiskey Rocks. TC Whiskey Rocks. I'm definitely going to go down there. I love that place. 95.9 FM, WGBB Radio. We'll see you next week. I'll see you on the 29th. This is Joey Petroni. Enjoy your summer. Weather out there is beautiful. Good night.